Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my quick race series. This is actually a 5-lap race, unlike the usual 3-lap race, with 14 cars on track, as it's a custom lobby, so there's a lot more people playing, racing. And it's in Monaco, and I am in the Mercedes of Michael Schumacher, which is not exactly realistic, but it's F1 2012, so you just have to go with it. I'm starting 5th on the grid, so may or may not be able to avoid carnage in the first corner. That is almost certain to happen.
If you can manage 3rd place or better, good luck.
Just have to hope I'll get through cleanly, but it does seem slightly unlikely. And away we go into the first corner, giving the Italian in front of me a slight bash, cutting the corner a bit to try and avoid problems. I think I've got a penalty. Yep, got a penalty, and not exactly sure where that came from. Not sure if it was the person that bashed into me and then I heard somebody spin out, but I don't really know. Wild lunge there from Raikkonen in the Williams. He's all over the place. That is a real player, not a CPU player, just the name he's using looks like a CPU player. But I'm back into first position going through the tunnel, so all is going okay so far. I'll have to try and make a 10-second gap, which isn't always too difficult in Monaco if you don't make any mistakes, because of that penalty that I got. So field's pretty spread out already. We've lost one player now. Coming up towards the final couple of corners here, towards Rascas and all that, and onwards towards the start-finish line, and into corner 1 for the second time. A few people have dropped out. I think someone just got disqualified there, so we're down to 13 people on track now. Maybe, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, still manoeuvring my way through the circuit. Obviously, with this being a custom lobby rather than a quick race, there's slightly reduced grip and tyre wear is on. Depending on the lobby's rules, there may or may not be an effect if you damage your front wing as well, so we've got to be careful that I don't hit that into any of the barriers, because that would just be awkward. Slight skid there, but held it all together, to be expected in that corner. Bailed out of that corner. That chicane there was taking too much speed into it, so it's always a bit dangerous. Usually best just to bail out if you think you're going to head straight into a wall. And that's us going on to lap 3 now. A wee bit too much speed into that corner as well. Had to quickly adjust to stop myself sliding into the wall. Quite a bit of sliding going on. You can hear it, the tyres screeching. Quite a fast lap there, 1:15.5. Not my best, but for a custom it's not too bad. Enjoying the sound of the tunnel there. Braking hard into the chicane, cutting it a wee bit. Always a bit dodgy, but oh well. Nowhere near as bad as some of the people you see just going straight on and ignoring the chicane. Clipping the bollard on that chicane, not as bad as the last time. I just had to bail out because of coming into it at too high a speed, but even so. Pushing pretty hard to try and get my 10-second gap, but Raikkonen behind me is just not dropping off. That's a new fastest lap there. 1:15.3, not too bad. Now 10 seconds plus ahead of Tim Shell in P3 at least, so won't be dropping too far if I can hold it to the end with that penalty I got given. But still, Raikkonen's just not dropping off. But he is over a second, so there's no DRS. Although taking that hairpin pretty horrendously and then smashing a bit of my front wing off, so it's not exactly looking rosy. Although I think Raikkonen, I think he's just took a wee trip to the spinning school. That's a really nonsensical thing to say, but it looked like he lost his near end anyway going into the tunnel there. Quite easy to do on that corner. Can I get the chicane correct this time? A wee bit tentative, but yeah, I did manage to get through it without hitting the bollard or bailing out, so that's always nice. Knocking that corner there though. And that one. A bit messy this lap all in all. Gonna be a bit slower than previous, I'd imagine. Yeah. Over a second slower than the previous lap. Big slide there to the first corner. Tyres are starting to wear out. But not wanting to back off because I need to make sure I keep that 10-second gap to P3. Since it's clear I'm not going to get a 10-second gap to P2 since he's closely following me at the moment. Once again through the tunnel for the final time. Always enjoy getting this chicane correct. Not quite getting it correct there with a warning for the corner cutting, but almost. I personally enjoy Monaco. I think it's a good track. I know a lot of people online don't like it because they can't go fast down it or they just generally bash into the barriers, but I quite enjoy it. I think it's a challenging, it's a good track to drive. So anyway, that's us coming up to the line. End of the 5 laps. Should hopefully have P2 sorted, even though P1 should really have been mine. It was a bit of a dodgy penalty really. I'd like to have actually been able to see what happened. I think someone just hit me in the back. Either way, waiting to see if I did indeed get P2. Waiting for Tim Shell to actually arrive. Plenty of people with penalties lower down the field. Yep, that's me, got P2 officially. That's always good. Good. Got the fastest lap as well. Yep, by 2 hundredths. Is that what I was saying? But yeah. So not a bad race in the end there. Always fun to do it with lots of drivers on the grid. Although it can be carnage, as I said at the start. Either way, thank you for watching. Most of these quick race videos will remain as 3 lap races, but the occasional 5 lap race might pop up when it's worth putting on. Either way, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out our other videos. We've got plenty of other games as well as Formula 1. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.